Previously on Truly Bedrock. Hi there, Chuck. What are you doing here?
Should you fail to provide the rest of the diamonds by the end of March. Or you'll be put in prison for the rest of the season.
Welcome to All-Star Ultimate, the greatest thing I've ever made and the most complicated redstone contraption I've ever completed.
I had an order. I wasn't sure if it was from you or from Alice, so I've just addressed it to Alice.
Okay, so he delivered to me a giant mech bot from his hack shop. Honey, have you been mail ordering stuff?
For once, I know what I should do. And I guess that's it. No tricks or backup plans this time. And somehow, it feels so incredibly right.
Hit the gossip, our, this voice sucks, let's see.
Testing. Okay, here we go. Hey Dad, how's it going?
Alice? Why are you here? Is that my...
Well, I was planning to build my own exosuit based on this one, but then somebody decided to lock himself in jail, so I had to skip a few steps to rescue him.
Well, I'm sorry you had to, cause I'm not leaving. I realized the horror of my crime and I'm willing to take whatever punishment I deserve.
Yeah, we both know you're only doing this so Dadcraft doesn't get any diamonds.
Isn't that hilarious?
It is! But it also puts me up for repossession, so maybe not that funny.
Oh, right. I forgot the rest of the server doesn't know you're not just a building.
Yep, and I'll never meet any of them if the doors just get boarded back over by the popo. Besides, you're the closest family I got. Even if you left me to be raised by YouTube tutorials for the most part.
Yeah, when you put it that way, this plan was incredibly stupid. That's really sweet of you. But we're still 160 diamond blocks in debt.
Well, All-Store does have enough inventory to score that, but I doubt anyone's buying it anytime soon. But I do have an idea.
Who?
You could go mine for them.
You've got to be kidding me.
It's the one thing you haven't tried.
I guess almost came in is what brought us here to begin with.
And we're better for it. But for now, please just get to digging.
So, now that you're player size, you wanna be my camera account or something?
Absolutely not. Besides, I still want my own shell. This one smells like corpses.
Okay, so my robot offspring wants me to dig up a bunch of diamonds. Which is probably where I have to really question if this series has went off the rails yet. Considering that the sentence my robot offspring has been just said. Either way, we really do need to just kind of deal with the depth to that craft. And the best way to deal in it, I feel, is over-dealing with it. Or something or other. Well, the territory here under the undeadly mesa is actually quite fresh. We haven't really dug up much down here, and there's still quite some diamonds left under it, which is kind of surprising considering how close it is to the shopping district. But here's the trick though. I really, as a creator, do not know how to make mining that entertaining. So this is gonna be just a struggle session for me, I'll be honest with you. And speaking of struggle session, Liara has already found out that I'll be digging in the under the grounds and looking for diamonds, and this is her response. This is the shulker box of materials that she gave me. Bunch of totems of undying, potion for fire resistance, and also this anti-bug rock force field, which prevents you from suffocating when you are headfirst into a block. Needless to say, she can already tell exactly what I'm about to do and how horrible I'm at it. Alright, putting on a fresh set of fire protection 4 armor, which just means that it's not gonna be lava that kills me, it will probably be mobs. And just for the occasion, turns out we have this diggy hole over here with a beacon of haste 2 setup and everything, so I'm quite happy that we do. Actually, thinking about it, which direction would be the shopping district from here? Yep, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and this will be my tunnel. And, I mean, come on. Even if nothing else, we'll have ourselves a really nice tunnel at the end of this. I've forgotten to grab any wood with me. So I'll only be collecting diamond ore up from here on out. For no other reason that that's the thing that I need most. And also everything else is pretty much farmable. I mean, diamonds are farmable themselves, so don't even get me started on the entire diamonds are worthless rant. I made an entire season of a Let's Play for Truly Bedrock 2. Just based on that exact premise. I will not be talking about it here. And I mean, we aren't necessarily farming redstone for now, and I know that Liara does need some lapis, so I might grab those materials. And if I really am honest, yeah, we do need some stone for the all-store, but stone is so freely available and so easy to farm, I don't think we'll have any issue getting that. So that pretty much leaves us with diamond ore and redstone ore. And I'll be using silk touch pickaxe, not to, you know, quote and quote save up on materials, mind you, because even though like a lot of people do that precisely for that reason, I actually prefer usually crafting stuff up right into blocks right as I go, because that's kind of the more convenient way for me. But I just happened to grab 2 silk touch pickaxes and only 1 fortune with me, so I'm not gonna be bothered with fortune 3 and stuff right now. Basically, fortune is gonna be my backup Basically, fortune is gonna be my backup pickaxe. Basically, fortune is gonna be my backup pickaxe here, specifically because it is much easier to fix on the go. Basically, if you are breaking ores with a silky, naturally you're not getting any experience out of it because you're just preserving the ore. But if you are breaking stuff with a fortune, then fortune pickaxe basically will heal itself, repair itself, faster than you are breaking other blocks. It's kind of the law of averages, yada yada, so it's not exact science, but it's how it feels to me. So that's the situation we're running. This is not how I do my mining anyway, by the way. I usually don't do the giant long tunnels. I mean, I do giant long tunnels, just not 2x1 ones. The long-standing viewers of the channel will know that I have a very specific and very distinct method of doing this stuff. So distinct, in fact, that some people on the server can recognize as Lloyd Tunnel when they see it. The difference is basically like, you know how I'm a mole person? That is usually like a block and a half tall. Yeah, this is what I usually do. I go into a 1x1 block and I just brrrt in front of me. The reason this works a little bit better, in my opinion, is because, well, in theory at least, and it's been pointed out to me that this way I discover way less caves, and as a result, like, way less diamond or kinda is getting found. But, in theory and mathematically, if you have yourself a 1x1 hole, right? If you dig a 1x1 hole in a flat wall somewhere around here-ish, check this out. How many new block surfaces do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Now, if you dig out 2 blocks, how many surfaces do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that means that per block broken, you see only 3. Meanwhile, 4. 3, 4. 1/4 more efficient. In theory, at least. But here's the trick though. This is also not taking into account the poke hole method, and also not taking into account that on Java Minecraft, you don't really move as fasterly as you do on Bedrock Edition while being crouched, while being in a 1x1 hole. And also it doesn't take into account that because you move that fast, and it feels at least that much more fast, it is much easier to crash face first into a lava lake and not have the reaction time to not do yourself in. Naturally holding shift is a thing, but you can see that just straight up does not work while you're crouched already, while you're squished already. So, I mean, squish mining as I call it, or whatever, worm mining, poke holing, it does work for me. It might not work for you. And, like, you will have to prove to, I would have to prove to you that it works for me to begin with, considering that, again, I know, it usually feels like you're getting less materials, even if you aren't. And in a way, you know, I feel actually that this is where the cave update of the future comes in a little bit short, in my personal opinion, because nothing is gonna be more powerful than this. Well, not worm mining specifically, but particularly, you know, branch mining, or poke hole method, or all the other things, the plethora of movements and developments that the Minecraft community has already come up with. Because Kevin is just not that lucrative actually, when you really get down to it. It's much more efficient and faster, or at least safer, and that's something that long-term Minecraft players will prioritize. To just go into a strip mine, or a branch mine, or one or the other, as opposed to literally anything else. But hey, maybe I just don't know yet. Maybe there will be something to the Cave-in update that's gonna absolutely put this on its head and turn mining into something that's actually way more interesting, especially on camera, because frankly, I have no idea how I'm gonna make breaking blocks over and over into something resembling a Minecraft episode. I think I'm gonna use this time to catch up on my podcasts.
At once, and I think maybe you could still overwrite it if you had resource packs and stuff, but the problem with that was when...
Okay, I investigated, and the investigation showed that I'm sick and tired of placing torches. So I'm just gonna brew a bunch of potion of night vision. 9 by 8 equals 72, so that's 72 minutes over an hour of just pure no torch mining, which basically allows me to dig straight directly forward without stopping ever, except to pick up some ores. Also, by the by, speaking of ores, this is my Liara shulker box, and this here is my 39 diamond ore that I have already dug up, with another 33 diamond ore that I have already dug up. So that together adds up to a stack and a little, out of 1,500. So yeah, still plenty, but you know what? That was a fortune pick. Anyway, I meant to say that that's a stat, and also we now have night vision, so stuff's gonna go much faster. Hey, can I buy an ender pearl real quick? No reason. So, for the demonstration, here we go, and we're actually gonna tap into one extra bug that is incredibly beneficial for what we're trying to accomplish. We're already using that bug, if you cannot tell. Do you not see how blocks that I'm mining are now somehow insta-mineable? That's right! There's a bug in Bedrock Edition that randomly makes you insta-mine whatever block you are mining while running forward, meaning that yes, here's your extra chance to get dunked into lava, get carried away, just like this, essentially. Now, I say this is an extra chance of getting dunked into lava, but in reality, I actually find that whenever I do this, because to trigger this bug, you need to stay 5 or 4 blocks away from whatever it is you're mining. Something like this. There is actually plenty of time to slow yourself down if you don't, if you notice that there's magma in front of you. So it is kind of, you know, still pretty safe if you know exactly how to do this, and it's pretty fast if you know exactly how to, you know, get it to be fast. So yeah, I now have a proper sugar box of potions of all kind, both whatchamacallit, night vision and fire resist, to help me out through this quest to get 1,000 diamonds. And look at that, we already got our first diamond ore of the second mining session. Now, isn't that nice? It is. Please be nice to me, Minecraft. Please just be nice to me. That's all I'm asking. I just spent like a week in prison. I really would like to enjoy some just general Minecraft nicety to myself. There's also this bug, which has been introduced a couple updates ago, and I could have sworn it was fixed this time. But no, apparently you can just X-ray at any given time as long as your head is basically inside of a block. I encounter it right now because specifically, as you can tell, I'm being pursued and harassed by a bunch of gravel. Meaning that you can cause this bug to happen to you early game if you have some gravel, or late game if you have some elytra. Naturally, this will cause you to suffocate, but if you have if you have a turtle helmet, that allows you to just kind of chill in there nearly indefinitely. And that's quite a refreshing thought, isn't it? Helps a lot if you are trying to find a cave, but again, we're not trying to cave in here, so I'm not necessarily getting any benefit from that. It's just a really annoying thing to me, to be honest, until later. Dum 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 dum. Oh hey, there's a baby zombie down there. Oh hey, look, that's the diamond. Hi, you Inkif. And so, utilizing those methods, Liara, and a couple live streams, we got this amount of diamond ore, just like that, in a couple, basically in a couple of days. And yeah, I know this is kind of way overdue, but also consider the following. We have here 9, 8, 17 by 64 diamond ore, and here's the trick about that. 17 by 64 equals 1088. It's not 1440 that I actually do owe, but here's the trick though. When fortunate, a diamond ore block will drop 1 to 4 diamonds. 1 to 4. Which you'd think would average to like 3, but no, it actually averages to 2.2 or so, as people experimented. Meaning that if I were to fortune all of this myself, I would actually get, multiplied by 2.2, 2,393.6 diamonds. That is kind of a holy crap kind of money. And yeah, I could fortune it all myself and split the difference, but you know what? That's not really punchy enough now, is it? Where's the pizzazz in just sending the guy a few diamond blocks when we can send him around 1,000 diamond ore with a note saying, please just don't bother me about this again, okay? I know I'm late. Let's just bury the flipping hatchet. Because I'm getting the impression that that's what Alice was suggesting to begin with. So here's the diamond tree that craft has been, you know, building up until now. Let's punch it up a little, shall we? This is the most amount of diamond ore I've seen in one place this season. Like, it's not the most diamonds I've seen this season, but it's definitely the most amount of diamond ore. That card's actually online right now. Not sure he's not anywhere near though, so we should be able to get away with this. So that should be the most of it. I mean, admittedly, I died midway through building it, so if there's several stacks of just diamond ore despawning somewhere on here, whoops. That would be the dumbest thing. But it doesn't seem like that, and I'm pretty sure I picked everything up, so... Plus, I mean, does this look like 2 flipping 1,000 diamonds? I mean, it does to me. Really don't feel like Datcraft is gonna have any complaints about this, and yeah, I feel that's one way of delivering the message. I mean, I actually did try to build a little bit of a pine tree out of it, more of like pine, less of a fir. Even though I admit that like the original diamond tree is supposed to be, I'm pretty sure like a regular spruce, and it didn't work out. But then again, I wasn't trying that hard. Because guess what? This stuff is meant to be fortune, so I really hope it's not gonna stay up. Actually, I just loaded up the Twitch, and it seems like Datcraft is streaming. How about, hey DC, you might
I got a message
wanna
from Andrew.
see
Andrew R73, and he's like, hey, I
diamond
just want to ask you,
tree.
might want to see the diamond tree. I think I'm about to get paid. I'm about to get paid.
Okay, he's about to do it. He's about to do it.
In my mind.
He's about to come around. I never wished for an invisibility potion as much as trying to do right now. Isn't that what
The world. We gotta get Jesse on the case. He defaced the. Oh, hello, Sloy. He's defaced the diamond tree. Oh man, I know it's ore.
Defaced my butt! This is 17 stacks of delicious ore!
He disgraced. Yeah, it does look like a diamond pine.
You disgrace your entire family!
You disgraced your entire family. Oh man, people are getting riled up.
Disgrace on your cow! Disgrace on your everything!
Bisect hosting. Send by family. Home.
Bisect hosting
Jesse's gonna
won't
put the
save
hammer
you
down on
now!
him. I'm gonna say that right now. We don't see Zloy for a little bit anymore around here. Ugh.
Seriously, this is over 1,000 of diamond ore.
He said it's 17 stacks of diamond ore though.
Yeah, so I wanna go out on a limb and say that was a 100% successful operation. Datcraft seems, you know, not necessarily happy, but I doubt he'll have a solid standing on complaining about me delivering the payload like this. Especially after he processes the entire thing, especially after he fortunes the entire thing and realizes just how many diamonds you can get. So I think you're proud of me, Alice. Alice? Alice Han, you here at all? Oh. Are you here again? Aha. So the suit doesn't necessarily house you, or like, what's the situation there? I thought you were like mobile now. Building is a host, suit is a proxy. Ah, okay, I get it. So yeah, glad you can move around now, and good luck with that suit. Let me know if you need anything. Until then though, I figure that's just it. We're finally walking around a free man. A dead free man at the very least. And that too, unfortunately, only brings me to a 0 diamonds. So next up, we'll need a brand new way of, you know, enrichment of selves. to get me back up and running, and also to keep the payout sequence of Alice's restocked and ready for all the new hustlers. Let me know any ideas about how to get the monies down in the comments below. And also, yeah, let me know what you thought about this entire video. It honestly, like my latest Truly Bedrock episodes, are taking so much effort planning and just creative energy. I'm so proud of them, and I'm so proud of the community we've built around here. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. This has been SloyXP. This has been True Bedrock. To be continued. Have a good one. Bye bye.